Hey guys, this is Nikita Sivakumar, and today we're going to be talking about a natural process known as diffusion. So what is diffusion? Well, to start off our discussion, let's go ahead and look at the basic dictionary definition of diffusion, which is the movement of particles from high to low concentration in order for equilibrium. And by the way, I made a slight mistake in reciting that. It's actually molecules. But that's okay. So, yeah, okay. Sorry guys, my handwriting isn't that great on my tablet, but that's okay. So this is a slightly complicated definition. It's not straightforward. So let's go ahead and make it more understandable by providing an example. So let's say there's a cell, and within the cell there's like 3 molecules. And outside of the cell there is 5 molecules. And so obviously the amount of molecules in and outside of the cell isn't equal. It hasn't yet achieved equilibrium. And so the higher concentration is outside of the cell. So in order for diffusion to happen, molecules are going to be moving from outside of the cell because it's high to low concentration. So in order for the molecules inside and outside the cell to be equal, one of these molecules is going to be moving in, right? So therefore, it's going to be 4 molecules in and 4 molecules out. And so that's how equilibrium is achieved. And so therefore, that's just pretty much what diffusion is. However, it's important to note that it's not just one movement and then equilibrium is achieved and that's it. Actually, it's constant. So molecules are going to be moving in and out and in and out. And however, each movement is meant to achieve equilibrium. So that's pretty much what diffusion is, and it's always going to be from high to low concentration in order to be diffusion. So let me go ahead and just erase my tiny little drawings here. And so also there's a fancy word for the diffusion of water, which is osmosis, right here. Oops, sorry, used my eraser. Osmosis, and also both of these processes require no energy. Osmosis and diffusion do not require energy. So I'm going to go ahead and provide another example of diffusion, which is right here. So let's say there's a plant, and it's rooted into the soil as usual, and it's raining, so water is going to seep in to the soil. So this example is also going to explain how plants absorb water from the soil. So let me go ahead. So let's go ahead and zoom into one of these cells over here in the roots and into the water molecules all around the soil. And let me go ahead and draw that. So as you can see here, you can see the cell and all the water molecules around it. So if you count, you'll see that there are 15 water molecules outside in the soil, and there is 5 inside. So here, let me go ahead and write that. 15. So obviously the higher concentration is outside in the soil. So the soil has higher concentration right now. And so obviously osmosis in this case, because it's water, is going to happen. So if you do the math, you'll figure out that 5 of these water molecules are going to be moving in. So let me just put 5 arrows. And therefore there would be 10 molecules in and outside of the plant cell. So that's how the plant actually absorbs the water from the soil. Osmosis happens, and that's the natural process because it always has to be equal. The amount of molecules always has to be equal inside and outside of that cell. And then so obviously the plant normally will have a lower concentration of water because there's going to be a large amount of rain seeping into the soil. And then so once the osmosis happens, the amount of water molecules within the plant cell will increase. So in the end, what happens is in the soil there was 10 molecules. And in the plant, there was also 10. And this is what equilibrium is. So that's pretty much what diffusion and osmosis is, and it's just a natural process. It's always happening, and it's happening in a lot of different places. It's just happening everywhere. Molecules are moving in and outside of cells and achieving equilibrium in every single movement. And so that's pretty much it. Hopefully this was a helpful video, and thank you guys for watching. Bye!